and welcome back to Make Believe, where we're playing the house in Fata Morgana. Last time we left the maid and Bestia in the manor, as Bestia was starting to act more like a proper master, but then his instincts kicked in when the merchant started talking about the rumors of a beast and how he had a knife. And once his predatory animal side came out, he only kept getting worse and worse and worse until a silver haired girl came in. And she seemed to okay with the situation, not really fearful. And we also find out she was blind, and now she's in the mansion with them. So, oh, hold up. No, I pressed the wrong button. Hold up. Let's try again. Serenity. Without exception, everyone who had wandered into the mansion had lost their lives before the sun rose the next morning. She was the first visitor who had not met this fate. Over time, Bastia's madness gradually subsided. He even began to seem rather tame. You would hardly believe it was the same beast who had once reveled in those perverse festivities. He was, I imagine, at a loss for how to behave. I too would be flustered in the constant presence of such beauty. But it was not just her appearance. She had said she wished to live with him, a beast who had committed countless atrocities. Perplexing indeed. What is the matter? Do you honestly not hear me? Do I appear to be afraid of you? No, you do. You would. You could see me. You would react the same way everyone. You would mock me. You would despise me. You would want to kill me. You don't know what I've done. Can't see me. Enjoyed. I bask in their terror. Why? Why do I not want you to find out? I don't want you to know how many people I've how many have slaughtered, much blood I've bibbled. Oh, the horrible things I've done. Horrible? I'm aware that what I've done is wrong, but I relish it in it. I wanted so long to slaughter them. I desperately desired to see blood, human blood. What is it I crave? Murder or laughter? I said I had no need for peace, yet here I am. Is something the matter? No, some tea. Oh, shall I make some? Are you thirsty? No, I made some tea. Probably cold by now, but you might want. You don't. No, no, I'll take it. What are you laughing for? Because I'm happy. Is it to your liking? Bitter. Their lives together began quietly, their days without event. They had no extravagant meals, but there were no fwoughs of guests lending life to the mansion's halls. But there was no one screaming in fear for their life. It was the beautiful, peaceful life Bestia had lost, and he had returned once more to that quiet realm. What's the matter? You are always so quick to notice my presence. My world is one of darkness, so I have a heightened sense of hearing. What is it like? How do you perceive the world? Can I imagine living in complete darkness? Occasionally, I can see light. Light? Yes, not a radiant light like the sun, but a soft light, floating in the darkness. Like a candlelight, I suppose. That only perplexes me all the more. I find it difficult to understand what you're describing. That's so. Difficult for me as well. Not sure how to explain it. But it's not complete darkness. I can sense your presence, for instance, and I can tell how windy it is from the way the windows vibrate. And also, I also feel as though I can sense the wavering of emotions. The candlelight begins to flicker erratically, from fear, intense sorrow, or other similar emotions. My emotions? I do not know. It could be yours, and it could be mine. As mentioned, it's a very peculiar place. The candlelight is always wavering, and yet it seems somehow stable. It makes me feel as though this is where I belong. I don't think I understand. I am a beast, and so I lack the intelligence. But I am going to go hunt. Is there anything you would like? Whatever you like. Alright then. Find any fruit. That would be nice. Wait, did he say something? Fruit. It's sour. You picked it before it was ripe. I didn't know. Is that a bad thing? I don't know anything. And what happened to the maid? She just left the story once she saw the two of them. I cannot see, but if fruit is still green, you're not supposed to eat it yet. What color are these? No, blue. Do I give you a hand preparing supper? He was about to answer it honestly, that like no, it was not green. It's blue. Yeah, I'm guessing that's how it was. Do I give you a hand preparing supper? You know, ask someone who can see. You hurt yourself. Don't worry, I can tell for the most part where things are by touch, sound. Are you worried? Worried? Or created of blood dripping down her fingers? Doesn't excite me. What's going on? What on earth has happened to me? If I appear to be in any danger of harming myself, please let me know. Then you have nothing to worry about. You do not seem any more comfortable in the kitchen than me. She always cooks the... Where did she go? Huh? She always comes when I call. Yeah, see, they're starting to notice that he's starting to notice she's appeared as well. I had hidden myself away. Bestia had learned how to go about his daily life without my assistance. The two of them had no need of others in their peaceful world. Oh my, what does it matter, master? I was not lonely at all, no. It was an absolute pleasure simply watching them. I mean that. It was not my role to be at his side, nor was I the one to be at hers. She could make Bestia into the master of the house, and my presence was unnecessary. I appear when I'm needed, as I appeared to serve the flaxen hair family. Nothing more. If they sought a servant, then would I show myself? Yes, certainly. After some time, they began to sleep in the same bed, even. Oh dear, no. Not for the reasons you're imagining, Master. I'm not imagining anything. You thought no such thing? Wow, she read me. Mm-hmm. Though they slept in the same bed, they did not lay together. They did so, it seemed, because they were more comfortable in the same place. The two acted more like family than lovers. Hey, hello. Are you asleep? No, I am awake. The candlelight wavering. Right now, it is very calm. Say, tell me about your childhood. What? Me? Won't you? My childhood? Yes. Have no such stories. When I was a child, I lost everything. My mother, father, brothers, everyone. So for as long as I can remember, I did not have a father. I lived alone with my mother. I never felt like that was a bad thing. Interesting, because back with Mel and Nellie, she had a father, not a mother. Huh. Was she kind? Yes, very. She was a compassionate woman. But we were poor, and because I cannot see, my mother was the only one who could work. She would be away for long stretches of time, supposedly because she served at a respectable house. I do not know whether or not that was true. Perhaps she was doing much more demanding work. Never asked. I believe not asking was best for her. From time to time, I would receive letters from her. Someone who lived nearby read them to me. Okay, because I was about to say, how could a mother send letters to her blind daughter? The letters went something like this. Life in the mansion's difficult, but everyone treats me so well, and they say I do good work. I'll be back with more money soon, so you be a good girl. Other than that, she illegally expressed concern for my health and safety, as well as repeatedly saying how much she loved me. You have a good mother. Did nearly everything I remember my mother saying to me was written in her letters. So much kindness, warmth. Why do you not live with her now? How did you end up here in the mansion? Before long, lost her life at her place of employment, and I was sent the money she had earned. Was, I imagine, enough to survive on. When my mother was alive, she often lamented my blindness. Only you could see, she would say. I could show you just how extraordinary this world is. So I decided I would visit a renowned physician in order to fulfill my mother's dream. Physician in this country. However, upon examining me, he said that he could not restore my sight. Dejected, I was on my way back home when bandits attacked. They robbed me of money I brought to pay for my treatment. I lost everything my mother saved for me. The money she gave her life to earn for me. I failed to repay her for anything she did, which casts a dark cloud over my heart. My world has always been wrapped in darkness, but at the moment I was in the deepest abyss. There was not even a speck of light. I was at a complete loss. With nowhere to go, I simply wandered, no destination in mind. And that was when I miraculously arrived at the mansion. It was as if it had summoned me here. You were summoned by the mansion, grieving, but it didn't end up that way. Wondered, dimensions disappointed. I see. I apologize for not having a brighter tale to tell. I imagine you were hoping to hear a joyful childhood memory. No. Did that hurt you? Pardon? The bandits. When they attacked, were you hurt? You're so compassionate. I am no such thing. I am not compassionate. It's perfectly fine. I took a few scratches, but nothing you need to worry about. I see. I believe that I am happy now. I was unable to regain my sight, and I haven't the money to return home. I believe I left in order to come here. Your life right now, happy? I terrified. All the time. I'm growing accustomed to this woman's comfort. I am afraid of losing her. A beast should not have these feelings. Murderous beast. Take this. What is? He makes good gift, supposedly. I was planning to throw it out when I learned that, but I couldn't. Felt like I was meant to give it to someone. Oh, is that the rose accessory? That could only be you. It is a fake white rose. Yep. A white rose accessory. Do you not want it? No, I do. I just, for some reason. Never mind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I believe Mel was trying to give her one like this. I don't even know. It might be even the same one. For all I know. Everything is very peaceful now. Do you not desire more prey? But you were so hungry for blood before. I've had enough. I don't need any more. Although she's blind. No. Because she cannot see. She does not push me away. She's the only one willing to accept me. To be with me. So hard to please. You obtain peace. Cast it aside. And then pick it up once more. But you never be able to escape it completely. After all, you are enchanted by the pleasure murder brings. You have been a very, very long time. Have been for a very, very long time. This time I'm done. I won't kill anyone anymore. Being with her is far more satisfying than the joy killing brought me. To be with her is what I truly want. So very self-centered. You certainly are. Hey. It was as though he was viewing a flashback. The sound of knocking echoed through the mansion, as it had the day before, the day the merchant came and brought the beast's short-lived peace crashing down. Is this a mansion trying to ruin this peaceful state to bring back the murderous feelings he had before? Which is kind of weird that he was even talking to the mansion in the first place, like back and forth. What did I just tell you? I do not want any more prey. Stop this. Stop. Stop it. Don't bring me anymore. I thought you were supposed to fulfill my desires. Why did the door open? Sword in hand, Bestia ran through the mansion's halls. He was overcome with fear. He had obtained the peace he so dearly wanted. He even found someone who did not fear him. He was terrified that the appearance of more prey would cause all this to crumble. If he spotted the prey, murdered them, and conceded to his madness, she might choose to leave him. As much as she claimed he was not hideous, if she witnessed him doing that, I'll just chase them out. I'm done with this. My desire has changed. And wonder who it is. However, why? Why? Bestia shuddered in terror at the sight. Oh, what a twist! Stay back. Stay away from me! He broke into a run. It was not, after all, helpless prey that had entered the mansion. It was a predator. That's Fingers. The monster's voice seemed to slither along the floors behind him. He felt as though, if he were to turn around, it would be right there on top of him. Why are you chasing me? Bestia shouted with fear in his voice, uncharacteristic of the beast who had so readily slaughtered his prey. But can you blame him? That's a bestia. So, a bestia is a type of creature? In that moment, I had an epiphany. I would assume he called himself Bestia, unaware of what the word meant. A bestia other than me? Bestia is not, in fact, a name. Yeah, so me and her came to the same epiphany. It was a word that means beast. Indeed, second beast had come to the mansion. Why are you chasing me? Are you here to kill me? Is it because I settled down? Because I want to stop being a beast? Is something the matter? When the white-haired girl poked her head out of her bedchamber, Bestia was aghast. He frankly attempted to return her to her room. You mustn't leave her room. But as he was doing this, the horrifying creature, no, the beast's voice drew nearer. Do not open this door. For any reason. I will protect you. That's right. That's right. I don't want this beast destroyed. These tranquil days together with this woman. I will protect them. I will. Trembling in fear, Bestia gathered his resolve. He pointed his sword, which until then had only been used to torment others, at the second beast. Now he would wield his blade to protect the person he cared about. This was the same beast who had killed and killed and killed to satisfy his own primal desires. I will not let you destroy this. I will protect it from you. From a rational point of view, the things he was saying and feeling were rather idealistic, but Bestia was desperate. He did not want to lose this beast. Before long, the beast, the one chasing him, appeared from within the darkness. Say, Master, If resolve was the only thing necessary for one to act courageously, would that not mean nearly anyone could become a hero?
Uh, uh, uh.
Bestia had viciously slaughtered so many people before. He had gathered the courage to protect the things he cared for, but now he was shaking. He did not gallantly bring his sword down upon the approaching beast. Instead, he trembled visibly from head to toe. He must have been quite terrified at the beast's appearance.
Stop. No. Stay away from me. Don't. Stay back.
Seeing Bestia so scared, he imagined the beast thought it a prime opportunity, for it slowly, ever so slowly, ambled towards him.
Uh, uh, ah. If I don't kill it, it will kill me. I have to kill it. 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 I have to kill it.
And that was the moment Bestia's mind ran off the rails of sanity.
Kill. 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 Kill.
Yeah, I went too far with that line. He lifted his sword up above his head, facing the approaching beast.
Ah.
And ferociously,
Ah.
swung it down upon his assailant.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Again, and again, and again.
Ah.
Screaming horrifically at the top of his lungs.
Ah.
He continued, swing after swing, till the other beast had gone completely still.
Ah. 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 Ah.
Before long, copious volumes of fresh blood stained the corridor and the screen. At some point, the other beast had stopped moving and sunken into a pool of its own lifeblood.
I, I did it. Did it. Killed it. Killed the other bestia. Beast. Yeah, bestia. uh, what?
Bessia had let his guard down, assuming he had claimed victory over the unmoving beast. Had not imagined either that the beast could still be alive after shedding so much blood.
Stay back.
The beast reached his hand out toward Bestia. It was determined to drag him down to the underworld, it seemed. Slowly sliding along the slippery floor, it dragged itself towards him. Even on its last breaths, he continued reaching for Bestia, fixated on him. He kicked the beast's hand up into the air, staggering it, then he
Burn in hell.
rammed his blade into it. Bestia's fear-stricken expression was hardly that of a knight who had just saved the maiden. Nevertheless, he had indeed eradicated the other beast, this time for certain. And there's the creepy children. You come back again, okay? Promise me. Be waiting, waiting, believing that you return. I'll be waiting. Yep, yep. The lines really didn't make me think. It's curious that Pauline has a name, but not the merchant. And we haven't really met Pauline. We're just having this glimpse of her side of things. So I imagine she's gonna be involved in the story somehow. But still curious that we're seeing all this stuff. It's about time for you to set off. Indeed. You take care out there. Don't eat anything funny and get yourself sick, got it? I'll be fine. I'm a tough one. I don't really remember the accent I gave to the merchant. The more overconfident you are, the more you push yourself and risk getting hurt. Make sure you drink lots and lots of water, okay? Take care not to get a heat stroke or sunstroke, okay? You worry too much. Relax. I know how to take care of myself on a ship. I know, but you never know what might happen. I want you to be in good health when I see you again. I will be. Though I'll probably keep you waiting for a long time again. I'll be waiting. Don't worry about me. I'll be waiting, I promise. I managed to wait 1.5 years already, so I can handle this. Come back, okay? You have my word. Thanks. Safe travels. And that was the last time she's seen him. I refuse to believe that he could be dead. I have to find proof that somewhere out there he's still alive and well. I have to find him. I have to prove it. We have arrived at our destination, madam. Though I dearly wish I could assist you in your search. I have things to attend to during your stay. Also, other. They didn't even bother, like, describing the character. Just somebody else. No, don't worry about yourself. I couldn't possibly impose on you any further. Madam, Pauline, you mustn't put yourself in danger. Should anything happen to you, your mother would be devastated. I wonder if Mom's mad. No, she's probably sad. Her sorrow as expensive as the Albufera wetlands, as deep as the ocean into which the sun sets. It's all my fault. But don't worry, I'll be fine. As soon as I have certainty of his well-being, I'll go straight home. Me and him, together. Pauline, your lover is. Have faith in him. He would never break a promise to me. He's always come back to me, no matter how long it took. A man like that wouldn't just suddenly disappear on me. There's been a mistake. I have to prove it. Yeah, people don't decide to die many times. I'm not gonna say always, because there are some situations that they do put themselves in a situation like that, but this was not one of those. I have to be the one to do it, because he'll remain gone unless I see it with my own eyes. I wonder, who you inherit your stubbornness from? What? Nothing. An acquaintance of mine lives in this village. I shall be staying with him. I'll let him know about you. He should gladly welcome you into his home. Thank you, Orlando. You've been such a big help. Pauline. 1 month. You search for 1 month, and if you haven't found him, you come home. Will you promise me that? You are her only daughter. Okay. Good. To tell you the truth, I regret bringing you with me. What I should have done is dragged you back home. But I couldn't bear to see you like that, Pauline. It was like I was looking at her when she was younger. Orlando. Anyway, 1 month. Understood? Yes. Don't worry. A month will be plenty. I will find him before the month is up. The sleepy seaside village is on the small side, but from what I've been told, it used to have a flourishing fishing industry. Now, though, it's like there's a fog hanging over everything. Not too surprising, I suppose. 2 months ago, the village was part of a war for control of the country. They're now under different rule than before. Stripped of their independence and battered by the raging tempests of war. The people's spirit had been eroded, and spiritual damage not so easily mended. Even if they were not physically harmed, there are deep wounds in their hearts. A lovely village, though. The breeze feels different than it does back home. Beneath it all, I'm sure the people are actually quite friendly and cheerful. A long, long time ago, I went on a trip to land in the south. This country is quite a bit south of mine, though, too. People blessed with lots of sunlight are bound to be warm at their core. Hey, Orlando. Yes? May I take a look around the village? I don't see why not. Sun's still up. I'll need some time to catch up with my acquaintance, so I suppose it's as good an opportunity as any. Do you know where to find me, madam? Yes, you go down that way, turn at the second crossroad, follow straight for a little, cross over to the other side, and it's right there. Right? Are you sure you can find it? Don't worry. Alright then. You're planning to stay within the village today, right? I'll see you in a little bit then. If you get lost, give me a holla. As much as you may insist otherwise, you really do care, Orlando. I feel bad enough as it is. Please don't take advantage of me. I think I might take full advantage of this. Thanks. See you in a bit. Oh, look at that kid. Hmm? What's he doing out here all alone, I wonder? There's no one else around. I wonder if something happened. Would it seem odd if I tried talking to him? Wouldn't want to get labeled as suspicious of my first day here. That's asking for trouble, but... The boy stands all alone on the shore, looking somehow precarious. As though a breeze might whisk him away into a million grains of sand, and if I look away, he won't be there when I turn back. Also, I just realized, why are we even seeing this part? It's not even close to the mansion. And isn't this the memories of the mansion? That's how the boy appears to me. You never know until you try. Besides, it's important for me to communicate with the natives. Got to build trust with the people of this village. Let's go. Good afternoon. What are you doing out here all alone, little man? Avi. By force of habit, I spoke in my native tongue. How dense can you be, Pauline? May have just been talking to Orlando, but that's no excuse. This isn't your homeland. Everything's alright. Because I am here. I studied the language, so I should be able to hold a simple conversation. You don't need to be afraid of me. My name is Pauline. I'll be staying in your village for a while. Nice to meet you. Do you not understand me? My name is Pauline. What is your name? so mad. Huh. Dreadful. What? What? You just called me dreadful. That's one hell of an accent you got. Who are you? Bandit? What are you here for? No, I'm not a damn it. I promise. Stammered. Atrocious. There's no need to be so mean. I put in really good effort, I thought. You could at least compliment me instead. God awful. That's not nice. What's a foreigner doing this remote corner of the world anyway? Sightseeing our little village? Sure, got a lot of time on your hands, huh? I do not. I'm very busy. You're a little obnoxious, aren't you? You're supposed to treat your elders with respect, you know? Like I give a damn, lady. You're older, but you're acting way more like a kid than me. My name isn't Lady, it's Pauline. Pauline. And what are you here for anyway? Completely ignored. Ahem. I am here to look for someone. There are rumors that he was not seen around here. Have you, by any chance, seen any foreigners around? How if I know? Ugh, he just won't let me in. I have to befriend him first. Of course, he's going to be guarded if I just start throwing questions at him. Alright, so you haven't seen him. Now why didn't you tell me about yourself? What are you doing out here? That ain't for your business, lady. Boy's out here on the beach all alone. Didn't that make you curious? Don't you have any friends? Maybe he's one of those kids who doesn't have any? Say, if you don't mind, could we be friends? I'm not really familiar with the area, so it'd be nice to have someone with me. What do you say? I don't need any damn friends. And who the hell would be dumb enough to say, sure, I'll be your friend, to someone they just met? Why are you so jaded? You need to be more cautious, kinder to others, not so antagonistic. I just thought it would be nice if we could talk a bit. That's all I want, really. How about you quit being so damn nosy, lady? Just so happens I like being alone, you know? Ugh, I got some strange woman ruining my alone time. I'm out of here. Hey, wait a second. He's gone. This is going to be really, really hard. I think we're going to be stopping here because I don't know how long this next part is going to take. But is this the first episode where we're not going to get an actual scene cut as an image for the scene specifically? I guess because last time we had like 2 or 3 cuts, so we kind of took over the one that would have been this episode. But yeah, we're stopping right now. Might be my mistake of stopping early before. Maybe this next part's not as big as I imagine, but hard to say when you haven't seen this yet. But yeah, so we have Bestia actually being calm again in a peaceful state with the silver-haired girl. The maid is nowhere to be seen as she's hidden away, just watching over them. As she feels she's not needed right now. They only really need each other. And it seems the Mansion is dissatisfied with Bestia's change of behavior. and send another beast to the mansion. And Bestia fought it to protect the girl. Now, he did kill it. So I wonder if that awoken any of his killing instincts once more. Because maybe that's what the mansion was aiming for. But I guess we'll see that next time. Meanwhile, we're seeing Pauline adventure as she's making her way towards this country now, looking for the merchant, her lover, which was the first kill of Bestia in this mansion, which started off nicely as they were sharing a meal on a dinner. But things went south when he started talking about the rumor, and that's where it all started. So I wonder what's going to happen to Pauline, because I do believe she's going to make her way to the manor. But that's something to think about the future. And with that being said, see you next time. Bye.